What is up, YouTube? Bobbles and Ballcards back with another video. Hope everybody is doing good out there. We are officially halfway through the year. I guess technically we got a few more hours to go, but it is June 30th, and we will be rolling in to one of the greatest months of the year, July, tomorrow. And I hope all of you are doing well. Give a few minutes for folks to pop on. I schedule this for 7:30, but I always like to get on, get things situated, make sure everything is working, let folks pop in. I see Mr. Jones, Refractor Jones, was already in chat. Appreciate you, brother. Hope everything is doing well on your end. Always good to see you. Real quick, I know there's not people in here, but I'm going to say it in the beginning just in case people go back and watch the replay. I got to confirm with the missus. I had put in a chat with someone on Facebook Messenger and said the next order would likely be July 18th or July 25th. I know we have plans in the beginning of August, and I think we agreed that the 25th would probably be best because of the turnaround time. That way they weren't finishing the order up while we were, out of town or whatever. I think the 25th also would give people more time to get cards here, and I think that's what we agreed upon, but I want to make sure that I have that correct. So we will put it in the group just to verify, but I think it's going to be July 25th, and then that gives roughly 3 weeks for folks to get cards here, and then the 2-week turnaround time frame should allow things to get back. So just wanted to let everybody know, because I know folks always ask when's the next submission. This last one we didn't give much heads up. We still got a decent amount in, but obviously, there's been people on vacation. There's been some illnesses going around, and then obviously we didn't give the normal heads up amount of time, so that conflicted things. There was a holiday baked in there, all sorts of stuff. So, anyways, what is up, Sean? How are you doing? We got Sean in this order. I always know when it's Sean's cards in the mailbox without even looking at the label. And he knows what I mean by that. But let's get to it. I'm going to go ahead and get started with the Pokemon. Y'all threw a curveball at me. It's normally just card sellers sending me Pokemon this time. And I see multiple people sent they sent Pokemon this time, and what's funny is Card Seller actually only sent one. So he switched up on me, and other people sent Pokemon. So always cool to see the variety in here. But this is Ray's. Ray has a Skeledirge EX. I think I pronounced that right. And my apologies if y'all can hear that computer fan. My computer sounds like it wants to take flight. Here is a Charizard V, and this one is for Card Seller. What's up, Bargain Boxer? How you doing, Ray? Glad you are feeling better. And then next up I have Mike Davis. And Mike has a Reshiram and Zekrom GX. And he has a Cynthia Full Art Trainer. So that is the Pokemon for this invoice, or for this order. Also, I want to thank everybody. I don't do a ton of recorded videos. I want to get back into the swing of things. I do the podcast with Carlos and Eric. We record that on Monday evenings, and then it goes live on Tuesday morning. So if you haven't, go over to Because I'm Carlos and check out the podcast we do. We do it every Tuesday morning. That's when it goes live. There is Refractor in the chat. This Refractor doesn't know. I don't think he realizes the the influence kind of behind the podcast, at least on my sake. Carlos has had like a little audio podcast he has done for a while. He's done his Friday lives for a very long time. I pop on when I'm able on Friday nights and just have fun with him, Bobby, and Brad, and Yannick, and all those guys. And me and Refractor used to do a podcast, and I really enjoyed it, and I missed it. And although I don't do a lot of recorded videos on my end anymore, it's been a lot of fun. You know, it's just fun hanging out with those guys, talking the hobby and everything. And I do want to try, I'm not making promises, but I want to try to start doing a little bit more of the recorded content. I do miss doing videos. And just more collector side, I guess, focused. But shout out to everybody if you watched the one I did about the Willie Mays. I hope, you know, there was a lot of good feedback on that. There was a lot of good comments on that. And I wanted to just clarify and express that if you love vintage and that is your passion, I completely get it. I have vintage that is awesome to me that I am keeping in my collection. But we all collect differently. And I think the key from that video that I want everyone to take is just we need to make sure that in this hobby that we're all focusing on the things that are most important, or like that really like get us pumped when we're, you know, get us excited for it. Like obviously Refractor, his thing is his refractors, right? So find what your passion is and go after it, because it's very easy to go off the rails and go for everything. And that's kind of what I had done, and I needed to rope myself back in and find that passion again. And so that's basically where I'm at, and I just wanted to thank everybody that watched and commented, because there was a lot of good comments on there. So thank you to all of you. I know it had been a while since I had done a video. All right, let's go over to invoice number 1. And let's see. I'm just going to do them in order, but the missus has them in a different order than normal. I normally can go by box number here, but I'm going to have to bounce around for boxes. So you do technically, but your passion obviously is refractors. Let's be honest. All right, first up is box 46. This is Mike Davis. He has some of these sparkly Harry Potter stickers. This one is number 203. This is number 193. And then this one is number 149. Now see, this is one of the best parts of doing these grading things, and seeing so many people's stuff and what they're sending in. This one is just cool. How about a Mama's House? Anybody remember this show? I'm gonna age myself here. Y'all say I'm old, but Vicki Lawrence Pop Century Perfectly Cast Auto from Mama's House. Yes, I know the show, Mama's House. That's pretty cool. Numbered out of 5. Here is a Topps Hidden Gems Kobe Bryant. X-Fractor Jose Ramirez. Chrome Rookie. A Jordan Fast Break Connections. Little die cut there. Speaking of Jordan, I miss seeing all of Mike Kaufman's Jordans. I thought he was going to send in a couple orders ago because he had messaged me asking what the price was. But Mike, if you are tuning in the shadows, or if you watch this on the replay, I hope you're doing well, brother. And I do definitely miss your Jordans, man. You had so many awesome Jordans. Here is the profiles, Jordan and David Robinson. What now? What did I miss? I don't know. Maybe if it was a oh, shut up, Carlos. Here is the Hot Packs Total O. So if you're not familiar, that little red stamp down there was like a little parallel. It says Hot Packs on it on the Jordan Total O. And then this is from Archives with the iconic free throw line dunk right there. So there you go, Mike. Good luck on those. All right, next we have box 33. And this is going to be the card seller. Alrighty. What's up, James? Trying to see who all is in here. Orlando is in-house. Ryan is in-house. Trying to see if I missed anybody else there. I think I got everybody. Alright, starting off. Trying to make sure, yeah, alright. 1970, Nolan Ryan. He thinks this will grade very well. I am curious to see. It is very, very sharp. And he said he was confident in the person that he got it from, that there was no funny business. So I'm curious to see on that one. Very nice card. Bird Magic Rookie. Also very clean there on the Bird Magic. We have a select blue Wemby. I think this must be a retail. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't do a lot of the retail or the basketball or stuff anymore, but I'm pretty sure the Blues are what they did retail select now. They started those a couple years ago. Gold refractor Tristan Casas out of 50 auto. And everybody, speaking of autos, tune in tomorrow night and go give Big Scott crap as the Nationals play the Mets and James Wood is expected to make his debut. Can't wait to see what that kid does. I swear if the game wasn't at 6:30 in Northern Virginia, I would buy tickets and go. But I know it would be a nightmare to get up there. So, Bowman Chrome, Mojo, Auto, Jordan Walker. Here is a Finest Rookie Auto, Luis Gil. Max Scherzer, Rookie. Silver Pack, Ellie De La Cruz, and there is 2 of those. And then a Jason Dominguez Silver Pack Rookie. So those are card sellers. All right, next on the docket is number 11, box 11. This is Aaron Langley. Starting off with a Panini Black Rookie Influx of CeeDee Lamb, Relic out of 75. A Pacific Tom Brady Rookie. This is Wild Card Illumination CJ Stroud out of 35. It's the comics. So a little comic style artwork. Numbered out of 35 down there. Here is a different one. This one's out of 50. I think this one says playoffs. I think that one must supposedly say champs, but they didn't think that through putting the player in front of the little bubble there. Here is a Prestige Brock Purdy rookie. What percentage of the cards I'm previewing what I guess are in my collection as well? A very, very low percent, Carlisle. And I'll tell you why. Let me get through this and I'll explain why. Here's a Donruss McCaffrey. Donruss Jordan Love. Illusions Operation Detonation CJ Stroud. And then a Jerome Bettis Upper Deck SP. So if you're asking what percentage is in my collection, the big thing, I know you guys watch the previews a lot. A lot of people submit, and it's just in today's market really, a lot of people are submitting, it's kind of like one of two spectrums for the most part, ultra modern or vintage, but a lot of the ultra modern, like this order right here, for example, it is all football, right? Every single one of them is football. And I can tell you, out of these, the only card that I have is that one. I do have the Jerome Bettis. So when it comes to football, I am very niched down in my football. Basketball the same way. I only collect a few things in basketball. Baseball, I don't have a lot of. After 2020, I stopped buying a lot of the new baseball because 2021, I didn't like the design. I couldn't read the names and stuff. And then they just started printing more and more and more and more and more of it. So I basically stick with getting the Montgomery Club set, and I don't do any of the flagship stuff really at all because it's just so heavily printed and stuff now. So a lot of how it's ultra modern heavy or football, basketball, that sort of thing, I won't have that stuff in my collection at all because I just haven't, especially the past couple years, I've only been really buying hockey. And so, when you ask the percentage, it would be a very, very small percentage. Now, if you get into the 90s stuff or maybe even some of the vintage stuff, then we could, it would raise the percentage up. But on the ultra modern side, I don't have much of it at all. So, like Ryan is up next. Ryan Bouguet, he's box 1 here. He's baseball. But he does a lot of the newer guys and prospecting. So I won't have a lot of these. Like, obviously this, Trout, auto, the likelihood. I've owned, I think I've owned 2 or 3 Trout autos in my life. One was a Topps Dynasty. One was the 87 design from 2022 Topps, I think. And then there was one other one I believe I've had. But yeah, so this is one that I know I don't have. But this is the pristine, numbered out of 50. Here is a first Bowman Green Shimmer out of 99 Byron Chourio auto. Dynasty Trout was a nice card. I did not keep it at all. I had no interest in keeping it for a very specific reason. The auto was very, very, very faint. And it was like not even having an auto. And if Carlos is in here, he could make a good joke about having a Trout auto, period. But when the autograph is so faint on the card, you can hardly see it. It was like the last auto he did with that pen before it ran out of ink. It was terrible, and I don't even know why Topps put it in the product, honestly. But Topps Chrome Black Pete Crow Armstrong out of 150. Here's a Diamond Kings Ohtani, looking like an old tobacco card. Carlos is definitely not here. Unrelated, Fishboy Stocks. Kind of the answer I expected. Here's the Topps Finest Phenoms Ohtani. And then a gold Jordan Lawler out of 2024. I was making sure that wasn't the foil. It's kind of tricky how they did that little foil lining around there. It's neat how they did it on the base cards, but it's also tricky because I wasn't sure if that was the gold foil. But there you go, Ryan. Alright, next I have Ray in box 7. So, knowing Ray, I'm just going to skim through. Yeah, like this is football heavy. So, my main thing in football that I collect, if anybody is interested, I like some of the 90s stuff, like that Bettis I had. Little secret about me, obviously I'm a Ravens fan, so I was never a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. But for some reason, I was a big Jerome Bettis fan when he came into the league. And my freshman year of football, I actually played wide receiver, and number 80, one of my friends, he was also a receiver. He picked number 80, picked before me, and so I took 36, which was an odd number to play receiver, but I took it because of Jerome Bettis. So probably something nobody out there would ever expect from me, because I don't know that I've ever shared that story. But I was a big Jerome Bettis fan. But I'll collect 90 stuff, and I'll collect, obviously, my Ravens, and, the Mrs. collects, like, Cowboy stuff, Emmitt Smith, that sort of thing, which goes back to the 90s. But, yeah, a lot of these new guys, unless it's, a Ravens player or something, I likely will not have it in my collection. So, just to kind of give a little bit more details to Carlisle there. But here we go. This is Rays. This is a Zenith. Anthony Richardson. Zeal of Approval. Here is a Z-Team. CJ Stroud. Funkadelic from Illusions. Green CJ Stroud. This is Rookies and Stars Pink Thrillers, Jahmyr Gibbs. Numbered out of 75. Rookies and Stars out of 49. This is Sam Laporta. Blue True, or True Blue, I guess it says. It's kind of hard to read that in the background. Orange Disco, Anthony Richardson. Cooper Kupp, Optic, rated rookie. This is a Topps Now Jaden Daniels. Travis Kelce, Donruss Clearly out of 199. This is Phoenix Mahomes. It's a red wave out of 199. Lamar Jackson Phoenix out of nothing, not numbered. Cam Akers Obsidian Lightning Strike auto. 1 of 1, so that's the black finite. That's pretty cool. It actually looks really cool with that purple. I don't think the camera is doing it justice, but nice black there. Gunslingers, Bowman University's best gunslingers. That's kind of cool how they did like the made it look burnt. That's pretty neat. Michaela Williams. Hello, Barry. Justin Jefferson, explosive. Downtown, Jordan Addison from Optic. Contenders rookie ticket auto, Jordan Addison. Immaculate cleats. I'm surprised the missus didn't say anything about this. Little secret about her. She does not like cards that focus on the shoes, like the basketball ones, and I guess now they got them in football. She doesn't like them. She thinks they're silly, having a card about the shoes. So this is a Justin Jefferson Immaculate Cleats out of 23. Phoenix, Justin Jefferson. Numbered out of 25. And then this is a Purple Shock, Bryce Young. There you go, Ray. I forgot what the ones are called in basketball, but they got a version of it in basketball. And anytime we would see them like pulled or whatever, when we used to sit and watch breaks and stuff, she would be like, "Those cards are so silly. Why do they got shoes on the cards?" Box 14. I've got to go back through and mark all of these for you if you're watching. But welcome back to the submission, Pat Loya. We've, like I said in the past couple submissions, we've had some returning people that haven't submitted in a while, and that's cool that they're back in and sending a few cards. But never feel obligated that you have to send. But anytime that you want to, we are here to help you guys out. So, Pat has requested no auto grade. So, I'm going to mark all of these to have no auto grade on them. It is on the sticker in the box. So, I didn't write on them yet. That way, y'all can see the cards. But here is a Bowman Heritage first year. Looks like the 1955 Yadi Molina. Ricky Henderson rookie. Here is a Leaf Limited Stan Musial autograph. Numbered out of 50. What's up, Mike? Here is a SP Chirography Kurt Schilling auto out of 345 from SP Authentic. Oh, Carlisle, man. Could you imagine if they cut up a championship belt? I don't know that... I don't know that they would do that. That would be cool, but I don't know that they would do that. SP Chirography out of 100, Bob Gibson. With a very... So he didn't put the year, he put HOF ER. And he like spaced it. So for Hall of Famer, it would be cool if they did something like that though. Let's see, Don Sutton out of 100, and he inscribed it with Dodgers. We have a Vlad Guerrero Sr. Next is a Miguel Tejada. Here is a dual auto of one of those teams in Boston out of 99. We have Big Papi and Kevin Youkilis. Reflections, dual signature reflections. And see, this is something like we've had this talk about on card or sticker. These are sticker auto. But that actually looks nice because the way the stickers are, it blends with the background of the card. And it doesn't detract from the look. That's a well-designed card with sticker auto. Here is a Signature Decades Monty Irvin. I'm pretty sure this is Ultimate Collection. Ultimate Signature Edition. Signature Decades. Next is a SPX Relic Auto out of 999. Nice Miggy. I thought when Pat messaged me, he told me that he was just sending some stuff, that it wasn't anything really big or whatever. I forgot how he put it. He was like, they're okay. They're really nice cards to me. Pat, these are awesome, dude. Old school upper deck autos. And some Hall of Fame legends up in here. Yeah. Duke Snider out of 50. Relic auto. Next is Carl Yastrzemski, Hitters Club. Here is a Topps Chrome Auto. Okay, yeah. This is Bruce Sutter. Or Sutter if you prefer. Here is a Big League. We all make fun of Big League, but how about that? That's a nice pull. Orange out of 25, Topps Big League, Bo Jackson. Not a bad hit right there. This is Optic. And it's one of those that I was actually having a conversation with Ryan. Sometimes you can get away with a Panini card. You know, we've talked about it in the podcast and on like Friday nights and stuff. You can get away with some of these Panini cards to get an auto of a player you would like at a bargain. How are you going to tell? Like, where is the Cardinal logos going to even be at in this picture? Like, Yachty's got the chest protector on and all that. He's in the throwing motion. You can't tell whether or not that uniform had logos. So, Optic Retro Series signature of Yachty Molina. And this is a gold out of 10. So, nice little pickup there at a bargain, getting a Yachty auto out of 10. And then next is, this is a Stan Musial. This is from a Panini. I can't remember what set we said this was. It's like a Hall of Fame induction class. Panini 75, class of 1969. So it's the 75th anniversary of the Hall of Fame. But there's a Stan Musial out of 50. And the missus was asking me because I don't think I've ever seen this. But it actually has the Stan the Man authentication sticker on it. I don't know that I've seen one that had that before, so. But Pat, if you're watching or listening, good luck. Those are some sweet cards. All right, next up, someone else that hasn't submitted in a while, but he has been around for a long time as part of the group subs, and that is Mr. Coffee Box himself. And that is Sean. All right, so I'm gonna start. Let's see, do we have all of these in an order here? All right, we'll start with these. All right, so these are Cardamundi Clone Wars, and these are the Ahsoka Tano. Now, some of them have a blue back, and some of them have a red back. So we are going to see if they catch these. I hope they do. But they're the same on the front, just different color backs. I'm assuming one is probably a Walmart set and one is a Target set. So there we go. And I will go through. Let me put this one back where it goes. These are all red. Okay. And then these are all blue. All right. So here's the Queen of Hearts, the Queen of Diamonds, the Queen of Clubs, and the Queen of Spades with the blue backs. And then the same run, Queen of Hearts, Queen of Diamonds, Queen of Clubs, and Queen of Spades with the red back on those. And keep in mind, Sean, they might deduct your grade because you sent them in CSG semi-rigids. I don't know how they take to those. In fact, I'll be honest, I'm an authorized CSG dealer, and I didn't even know they had their own branded supplies. So, anyway. All right. So these are the Ahsoka Tano top trumps. He has two of those. This is a dual auto of Elisa Thompson and Michelle Cooper. This is Parkside. Dual auto. It's not numbered. This is Ayoka Lee. And if you're not familiar, Sean collects Kansas State stuff. Speaking of which, Sean, send me a reminder when I get the order back. I have something to send to you that I've had for months. I have to find it. And if I find it, I will include it. Cincinnati Royals, Bob Boozer, 61 Fleer. Prism Draft, Deuce Vaughn, purple, numbered out of 75. I don't know if you remember, it's that little tiny mini pennant thing, that Kansas pennant that I got a long time ago. I've had it sitting there waiting to send to you, and I was going to send it back with an order, and obviously that's how long it's been. But I do still have it. I just got to figure out where exactly I put it. Prism Draft Gold Shimmer Felix. Yeah, Uzumoa. Felix FAU. That's his name. FAU. Numbered out of 15. Inception. Grady Dick out of 50. Auto. Katie Ledecky, Top Trumps. Sean's trying to get prepared for the Olympics. All right, this is La Liga. I'm not going to go through all of these. If y'all have been around for a while, you know that there is a lot of words in some of these sets and parallels, but this is a Lionel Messi superstar. And here is the El Crack, Lionel Messi. You have to like the El Crack. Top Trumps, Messi. Tops Chrome, Michaela Williams, numbered out of 25. The football, Carlos, there was some, man, like the names on these things are, man, tons of them. Who's Card Seller? Card Seller is my local card shop. I go there and pick cards up from folks in the community that drop off there. It's ran by a gentleman named Bart. He has a lot of pretty awesome Pokemon. In fact, he has a pretty large Pokemon section in his store. He does pretty well on Pokemon, and he normally sends us quite a bit. This time he only had one. But yeah. He was actually out sick for a bit, so I don't think he got a lot of them prepared. But yeah, that's probably the, I would say, fourth alt art Charizard like that he sent. All right, this is Bulgaria Sport Photos Zamora. And let's see, is there on the list? This is old. Ricardo Zamora, 1932. Bulgaria Sport Photos. All right, and next up, this is Ronaldo from 0506 Mundo Chromo, or Mundo Chrome. It's been a while, so I am off my football game. But Queens of Football. This is Sam Kerr. Auto from Topps UEFA. And I do not see a number on it. It looks gold, but I think it's just the frame. Just trying to see. There's no number anywhere. We have more Sean trying to get ahead of the Olympics. Simone Biles from the Top Trumps. This is Stacy Keebler, the Elf, from, these are the 2002 Fleer WWF All Access. Two of those. Then there is two of these, and they have event worn dresses. One of them, I guess, had holes in it or polka dots. Must be like a mirror sequin thing. So those are relics. Sean is, instead of sending in, look, the boy is done flipped from his Travis Kelce cards, and he's done became a Swiftie because he's a Chiefs fan, and the whole Travis Kelce thing. So now he got to send in the top trumps Taylor Swifts. He done became a Swiftie, went soft. Dang, Sean. There ain't even a Kelce in the stack. Then here is WWF, another one, Trish Stratus. Oh, and then we got these. Don't let me forget these. I set them to the side. My bad. Impeccable Liv Morgan out of 99, Relic Auto. And then a Flawless Collegiate RPA out of 10, Deuce Vaughn. Alright, now I have all of his cards. Alright, now go to the next invoice. Let me see. Go over here. Go over here. Okay. Alright, these are Drew, and there are a bunch of these that I got to send back. I'm going to show you guys in case you ever send them and see this. It's happened a couple times with Drew now, and they will fix them. But on these cards, so these are the archives. It's not always archives, but if you get the cards that have the authentication sticker on the back, sometimes they will, the person encapsulating will put these in like the 35 point slab, and they really need to go in, I guess, the 55 point, like what would work for the Prism cards, because what happens is it presses them too tight, and then it doesn't damage the card, but it looks like, you know, how the card where that gloss finish on it is pressed up against the plastic too tight. So I'll send these back and get them. You can see them there on the Gibson, and it's because this adds a little bit of thickness, and they're putting them in the 35 point slab instead of the 55 point. So I have these 5 I need to get corrected for him. I also have a card from the last order for Richard Rush that I got to send back. It is a Otani Tops Now Moment of the Week winner card. They didn't put winner on it, and so it needs to have that to identify it being different than the base version. So anyway, just thought I would share that with you guys. If you ever send one that has that authentication sticker on the back, and you see it looking like that, just let me know. I can get it fixed, but it should be in a thicker slab. So all right, start off Optic rated rookie CJ Stroud. Mosaic debut CJ Stroud. The missus said I'm mad because I didn't have the Taylor Swift. I have gave up on sending Topps Trumps. They won't grade my Top Trumps, and I feel offended because I have some great Top Trumps cards. So I feel offended that they won't do them, but anyway. This is the, what is this, 88, 89, yeah. Jordan. Here's the Skybox Sky Master. Panini Instant Wemby. Topps Chrome. See, this was the year that I hated the way they did this design. I cannot read that. And I definitely damn sure can't read that either. So, yeah, it's this guy. Shota Imanaga. Topps Chrome. I thought I would be able to read the back, but that did not help me. We have Dennis Rodman rookie. Thousand-yarder, Walter Payton. OJ. Then here are some of the archives, and see how they have this sticker down here. So here is Don Larson. Here's a relic of Duke Snider, and these also have that. This is a thicker one, so they'll definitely put that in there. But sometimes on these, they put them in the regular slabs. So Minnie Minoso, Carl Erskine, Big League Ohtani. It looks like a gold parallel. Or a yellow parallel. Juan Marichal. Ernie Banks. This, I don't have the list up. This looks like a post cutout maybe, but I don't have the list up here. And I didn't pull it up because I'm a dingy. 58 All-Star Banks. There is 2 of them. Reggie. And no, I've sent that Jennifer Anderson in. I should probably send it again. I should just keep sending it. Every order, just keep sending it and see if they ever get tired of it and just do it for me. This is Gretzky All-Star. Second team. Y'all see that? Second team All-Star. He wasn't even a first team All-Star. People praise this guy. Second team. Pfft. Robert Parrish rookie. Coincidentally enough, I haven't seen him on, and he talked shit to me the other day in text, but I actually found something today of Robert Parrish that asshole Eric might like. Yeah, see, mostly Eric, but he's new to hockey. I actually found something. Where in the hell did I put it? Jeez. I know I brought it up here. I don't know where the hell I put it. But I found something today. I might... Oh, here it is. I found it. I know I brought it up here. Ugh. If I can get the damn thing open. Found 2 Robert Parrish posters that are signed, and I thought the asshole might actually like this one because it has all of the Bruin championship banners up in the rafters. But I don't know. He talked shit to me, so it'll be wintertime soon. I could use them to like build a nice little campfire outside, I guess. Something. Alright, back to the cards. My bad. Sorry for the interruption. Threads. Wood rookies. Nikola Jokic. Oh yes, my apologies if any children are watching. I haven't said anything bad though. Ultra Peyton Manning. It's Eric language. Y'all should see the text he sent me. Carlos, tell him what he said. Tell him what he called me. They'll understand. This is a Skybox Premium Peyton Manning. I mean, I will also say he's not wrong in what he called me, but, you know. Ooh, this is nice. That's pretty cool. Upper Deck Ionics Peyton Manning auto out of 100. So these are 3D Superstars. That's pretty cool. So they're little holograms. There is Len Dawson, or lenticulars, I guess I should say. Unitas. How many cards does Unitas have this same pose with the football? I know there's a guy in the Discord that PCs Unitas. I am curious how many different cards he has with this same exact pose. Huh. Here's a Gale Sayers. And it almost looks like he's doing the Heisman pose, like similar to his rookie. Buttkiss. And OJ with a look on his face, knowing what was going to happen to him in his future. Really, bro? Sorry. All right. Next, we have Fleer Tradition Brady. And I still think that Dave Stachaleski guy was probably pretty good. Here's a Gaudy auto of Danny Way. He's a skateboarder. Right. You are not wrong there. Signature Series from Leaf, Kevin Sullivan out of 50. Ricky Steamboat from Panini Prism auto. That's pretty cool. They didn't put Ricky the Dragon Steamboat though. We have a Felice Harris and from Goodwin. She is MMA. Oh, duh, it says that on the bottom. Good job. Here's a Land Speed Racer. Jody Perowitz says she went 189 miles per hour. Numbered out of 675. I'm not even going to lie. 189 is not that impressive when I hear somebody say they are a Land Speed Racer. I am not a Land Speed Racer, and I cannot lie and say that I have not approached that in a vehicle. So just being honest. Reggie Jackson from Topps. This is a nice one. Oversized relic. It does not tell me what set this is from. It's a jumbo game used. Reggie auto out of 10. Okay, this is a cool card too. Drew, some of you guys that send this stuff, man, y'all are on point. Country Gold. Now I'm curious, is this Willie's rookie? This man is, like, if you like country music or not, Willie Nelson is a legend. And somehow, he's probably in better shape than all of us. We got Yo MTV Raps Beastie Boys. He's on tour right now. Willie Nelson, as old and stoned as he is, he's on tour. I can barely get up in the morning, and that man is on tour. Doesn't make any sense. Here's one of the Grateful Dead ones. This is Bill Kreutzmann. Probably butchered his name. This is Grateful Dead. And then that's a cool one. Like a little logo card there. There you go, Drew. Always a fun mix. Of stuff. So there you have it, guys. Another fun order. I actually was flipping through right before I hit live. I have some stuff that I need to get my ass in gear and get some sent in. So if you're a baseball fan, watch the Nationals game tomorrow night. I am curious to see the beginning of James Wood's career. I also, just speaking on him and to kind of piggyback off of the whole video I did with Willie Mays, I have a thought of something to discuss. Again, I hate promising anything because I'll say I'm going to do a video and it takes me 3 months to do it. But I have a little topic I want to talk about. So look for that whenever I get a chance to record it and get it uploaded and all that good jazz. But appreciate all of you. I hope you all have been having a great summer. I do know there's been a little bout of nonsense of like a bug or whatever going around. So hopefully everybody stays healthy out there. But that's all we got tonight, guys. I'll get these packed up and out the door tomorrow. And then we'll get them back as soon as SGC does their thing. Appreciate all of you, as always. Hey, also before I go, if you're still on, go check out the podcast I do with Carlos and Eric. Carlos drops it on Tuesday mornings. Go to the Because I'm Carlos channel. Subscribe. Put the bell on so you know when it drops. We try to talk, hobby. We don't goof too much on Eric on that episode a little bit. But we do try to tame it down and like put out some hashtag scholarly content. And so appreciate all of you. As always, stay safe, stay healthy. And until the next video, I'm out.